Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this look. It was originally inspired by Bite Beauty's coffee lip gloss situation. It smelled so nice and it made me really want coffee, but I can't afford it, so it was fine. I just decided to recreate a look based on like warm brown tones, etc. I really want coffee and I'm probably gonna make myself some coffee after this video. But yeah, if you want to know how I did this look and all that, then just keep watching and let's get started. Also, this eye has always been my good eye. This eye has always been my bad eye. Every time I do any kind of winged liner, this eye looks amazing. This side doesn't. So if my wings don't look even, you know why now. Okay, back to our scheduled program.
I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light and applying that as my primer and blending it out. I'm now taking my Ulta eyeshadow in the shade Bone and applying that as my base shade. Taking another Ulta eyeshadow in the shade Sable and applying that into my crease and focusing only in my crease. I'm taking my E.L.F. brown gel liner and creating a wing, or bringing the top part of my wing into my crease where we applied that shadow, and coloring the outside of the wing with the gel liner, but leaving the rest of it blank, if that makes any sense. I'm going back in with the shade Sable on my blending brush and applying that to my crease to try to blend out the gel line that we created in the crease. I'm taking my concealer brush and my concealer to clean up my wing. I'm taking my Colourpop Yes Please palette and taking this warm brown shade in the shade Chauffeur and applying that into my crease with a small detailed fluffy brush, and then I'm applying it next to the brown gel liner that we applied in the wing area, and creating like a transition between the dark gel brown liner into the warm brown shade. I'm taking my Ulta shadow in the shade Bone again and applying that to the inner half of my eye to create a transition between the warm brown and this bone shade color. On the same detailed brush, I dipped into the shade Louis and Buttercake, and I'm just blending that all into my crease and then taking a fluffy brush and making sure all the colors are blended. Then with the same small detailed brush, I'm taking the shade Mischief and applying that to the outer corner of my wing where we applied the brown gel liner, and I'm also deepening that line that we created with the gel liner earlier in the crease and just deepening all the colors together and then creating a transition between Mischief, Chauffeur, and the bone shade color. This is where I go back and forth with the Bone Shade color, the shade Louis, and the shade Mischief to make sure they all blend cohesively and everything looks like a good transition and nothing looks blocky. On a clean fluffy brush, I dipped into the shade Bone and I'm just blending the colors around the inner corner area to make sure the lines look very soft and not harsh. On the small detail fluffy brush again, I'm dipping into the shade Mischief and applying that to the outer corners of my wing and bringing that into my crease and only specifically my crease to make sure everything's dark and blended and beautiful. I'm taking my blending brush earlier that I used for the crease and just blending all the colors together to make sure everything is blended and beautiful. See what I mean by when I say my wings are never even? Yeah, not even. Taking an angled brush and my E.L.F. brown gel liner, I'm connecting the bottom of my wing to the inner corner of my eye to complete that eyeliner look. On the same small fluffy brush that we've been applying all our shadows with, I'm taking the shade Chauffeur and Louis and applying that to my lower lash line. And then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and blending the colors out to make it look softer. Taking the same small fluffy brush, I'm taking the shade Mischief and applying that to my lower lash line as well. I'm completely out of frame for this. You can't even see what I'm doing, but just know that I'm doing that. And then I'm going back in with a clean fluffy brush and just blending everything out to make sure everything's all soft. I'm taking my NYX gel white liner and applying that to my waterline. I'm going to apply my falsies and my mascara off camera and I'll be right back. On a small flat top brush, I'm taking the shade Spoiled and applying that to my inner corners. And then I'm taking my Colourpop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian and applying that right on top of the shade Spoiled for that extra oomph. You know what I mean? For my primer, I'm taking my Becca First Light Priming Filter and just applying that all over my face. I'm taking my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Santa Fe and my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Natural Buff and mixing those two together as my foundation shade. Then I'm taking my beauty blender and just patting in the foundation. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light, I'm applying that under my eyes, on my nose, on the sides of my nose, anywhere I feel like is a little too red, my chin, my forehead, and I'm just taking a small, dense brush and blending my concealer out. On a big fluffy brush, I'm taking my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent and just applying that all over my face, setting my concealer and foundation. Taking my Milani face powder in the shade Medium Tan, I'm going to be using that on an angled brush and applying that as bronzer around the hollows of my cheeks, the temples of my forehead, and under my chin. I'm taking my Palladio eyebrow powder in this like cool toned taupey color and using it as contour for my nose. I'm taking my Wet n Wild blush in the shade Apricot in the middle and applying that to the apples of my cheeks. I'm taking my Pixi and Aspynovard highlighter in the shade Santorini Sunset and applying that to the high points of my face, which is the tops of my cheekbones, under my brow, a little bit on my temple, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin and a little bit on my forehead. For a little extra shine, I'm taking the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Moonlight, and I'm just applying that on top of where we applied the highlighter already, but I just, again, want that extra shine. I'm taking my beauty blender and tapping on top of the highlighter to just blend them together. For my lips, I'm taking Rimmel's lip liner in the shade Coffee Bean and lining my lips and filling them in. To fill in my lips, I'm taking NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick in the shade Club Hopper and just applying that all over my lips. The moment you screw up on your lips, the worst feeling, one of the worst feelings. So to clean that up, I'm taking my concealer and my concealer brush and just, you know, cleaning it up. What I usually do after I apply a liquid lipstick or any lipstick is that I take my finger and just blot on top of it to kind of help the color sink in faster. I don't know. That's just something I do. You don't have to do it. I'm taking my Mario Badescu Rose Water and setting my makeup, and we're done.
And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. I'm making a very rushed ending because my battery is about to die. But yeah, have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!